The light is fading. A flock of exactly 100 sheep settles into a stone enclosure for the night. By any normal standard, this is a highly successful day. 99 of those animals are accounted for, well-fed, and entirely secure behind thick walls. But as the final sliver of sun dips below the horizon, the head count comes up short. Exactly one sheep is missing. While a manager might see a 99% success rate as a win, for a shepherd bound to the flock, that missing 1% represents a total system failure. Logically, leaving the 99 in the dark to chase down a single stray makes very little sense. You are risking the vast majority of your assets for a fraction of a return. To see why that logic fails, imagine a parent taking 5 young children to a crowded, chaotic city playground. It is time to leave. They herd everyone toward the minivan and suddenly realize only 4 kids are buckled in. This animated chart illustrates the discrepancy. In strict business terms, 4 out of 5 is an 80% retention rate. To that panicked parent, however, an 80% success rate is completely meaningless. The safety of the group is instantly eclipsed by the danger facing the missing child. The mind collapses the entire world down to one isolated point. When deep affection is involved, we abandon cold percentages. The only acceptable metric of success becomes a safe return. That intense, irrational drive explains the shepherd's next move. He steps away from the firelight and walks directly into the pitch-black mountains. He navigates jagged rocks, freezing temperatures, and unseen predators. It is an exhausting, physically punishing search through the dark. What he is executing here is a transfer of risk. The lost sheep is exposed to the elements and unable to protect itself. The shepherd trades his own security to absorb the danger of the wild on its behalf. He consciously discards his personal safety to shield someone else. That is the purest anatomy of sacrifice. Eventually, the search pays off. He finds the sheep, usually trapped in a ravine or paralyzed by sheer fear. A normal human reaction to a wayward animal or a wayward person is frustration. We want to scold them, to punish them, or drag them back by the collar. He avoids all of that. Instead, he bends down, lifts the heavy animal, hoists it entirely across his own shoulders, and begins the long trek back. This animated scale shows the mechanics of that carry. The sheep's predicament is a heavy debt it cannot escape. The shepherd steps onto the other side, paying the toll with his physical endurance, absorbing a debt you could never clear. Grace means the rescuer takes on the full weight of the journey. The burden shifts from the one who wandered to the one who came to find them. The shepherd returns home on the edge of physical collapse. Yet the aching is forgotten in the relief of a successful return. This ancient story serves as a direct mirror for humanity. Jesus Christ used this exact narrative to explain how the divine views the lost. The message is highly specific. Heaven experiences that identical, overwhelming joy the moment a single person turns away from their mistakes and finds their way back. The profound value of the rescued individual does not come from their perfection. It comes from the fierce intensity of the love that refused to stop searching for them. Standard forgiveness often feels like a sterile courtroom process, a judge sitting behind a high desk, indifferently stamping a pardon on a stack of paperwork. True redemption moves. It is an active, dangerous search into the dark to retrieve someone who cannot find their own way back. No matter how far someone has wandered or how hopeless the situation appears, their safe return justifies risking absolutely everything to the one searching for them. The path of redemption proves one final truth. In the eyes of love, no human being is ever reduced to a mere statistic.